Hello, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Torpy Field here on a lovely Saturday night as we're going here for the game featuring the visiting Lehigh Valley Steelers and your home team, Somerset Bears. Right now, they're doing the coin flip out at the center of the field. Waiting to see what happens. It's a beautiful night here in Bridgewater in the shadows of Torpy Field. The Steelers have won and deferred. Somerset will receive. As the music plays.
Would everyone please rise and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Okay, that was the national anthem. I'm joined here by MLF aficionado, leader, and world leader, Dexter Gervin.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to our Saturday night broadcast. I just finished meeting with the Pope, and he actually dropped me off at 87, and I had to drive down there, so he had another engagement to go to. Otherwise, he'd be out here tonight. So the game has been officially blessed.
Yes.
And we've got the Lehigh Valley Steelers coming off of an outstanding win last week against the Brooklyn Mariners, 27-26, taking on the Somerset Bears. These two guys met a couple of weeks ago, and the Bears came up short. And so they're looking at this as somewhat of a revenge game.
Which is very, 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 very exciting to be here because this is the game of the week. We're waiting for the kickoff here. It's a beautiful night, as I stated earlier. The lights are on. It's a little darker earlier now. Out there to kick for the Steelers, number 3, Dennis Harden.
Back deep for the Bears, number 24.
This is one of the few places that actually has a PA working system. Excuse me. So you will hear the PA very, very clearly on almost every play. Sort of helps out Dexter with his eyes.
There's the whistle, and there's the kick. This one's going to go deep, and it looks like it's going to be returned. And it is.
Number 4, Lance Thomas on the return.
15, Lance on, tripped up at about the 15-yard, ball loose. Steelers fall on it.
That's number 16.
Fumble on the play.
Aubrey Edwards on the recovery. Sets up
this
shop.
Is a change of events.
1st and 10 at the 18 ball. 18.
Ball will be spotted at the 18-yard line.
That is a crazy call. Flipped up in the air. Whistle never blew. And it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 18 for the Steelers.
Craig Gigon at the helm tonight as quarterback for the Lehigh Valley Steelers, having an outstanding season. Long Island guy, making his way down to Allentown, and it'll definitely be exciting to see him going up against Manny this evening, mano a mano, two gunslingers, and that's what it's going to be tonight, folks. So stay tuned to your smart devices as well as your computers. This is going to be a game.
Or large screen TVs. We heard there was a lot of HDMI cord sellage this weekend.
Oh, awesome.
A lot of people hooking it up.
Here we go. Craig under center, takes a snap, hands it off. He's got some running room. Gets back
Not
to just
much,
about the line of scrimmage.
Number 26,
Number 4.
Ryan Pettis in on that tackle. Great play. Stops him for just about a gain of 3. Maybe 2 will go 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was David Ogbenanya on the carry. Say that 3 times. Steelers come to the line.
You definitely want to take advantage of this. Looks like a try back, one in motion.
Gigon at quarterback. Again, hands it off.
That's
Got
number
some running
0
room.
on the
Fights
run.
for 3 or 4 yards.
Number 0 on the run with number 20, Jeff Daniels, in on the tackle.
Ball carried by number 0, Adams.
We're all working together in here.
Down by number 20, Daniels.
As you can see, we have a working clock tonight, which is just a great thing to look on when you're
How'd
at
that
home. Well, they actually didn't have the controls tonight, which was good. So
That's awesome. Like I said, my eyesight tonight.
and we do
Rich
have
Adams having an outstanding season thus far as well.
we do also have a new scoreboard alignment, which will allow people to see more of the game.
Also, you got the two G's once again announcing for the game tonight. Craig under center, takes a snap.
It's going to be a handoff. A lot of hair running that ball. Can't tell you exactly what number it was. However, he is stopped by the line, which would include number 6, Frank Simmons, and number 2, Curtis Cooper. No gain on the play.
Was that Rich Adams on the carry again, it looks like?
Could have been. All I saw was a ponytail. Looks like he's over at the coach right now. We'll have to wait till he turns for us.
That'll make it 4th down and 1 for the Steelers.
Dex, you would know better than me. It is going to be third. It's going to be 4th. 4th and 2. Just about up at the 10-yard line. It looks like they may need about the 8.5 to get the first here.
This will be interesting. Steelers definitely have a kicker. We're early on in the first quarter, they're going to go for it.
A lot of confusion. Shotgun set for number 13. Man in motion comes out to sit next to him. A lot of movement, and
We've
that's
got flags
what
on
you're
the
going to
play.
get.
This one's going to go against the Steelers.
When you get that confusion out there and you get people moving where they shouldn't be, you're going to get flags.
If you look at the average of how many teams in the MLF this year going for it on 4th down, it almost would always resulted in an offside. It backed them up. We watched teams back up almost 10 to 15 yards.
Yep, because they used the hard count. You know, you get that hard count out there, and next thing you know, you got somebody jumping offside. This,
Both
however,
teams,
backfired on them.
Yeah, both teams a little antsy, just looking to calm down here.
Again, we have no back, 3 wide up top.
Gone back at quarterback.
2 down the bottom.
Motion.
Motion man comes in and sits next to him again.
Back to pass. He's got a man. He's going to catch it. He gets the ball back about the 9.
That's number 8 on the catch.
Was it enough for the first?
Number 8, Rob Watts on the catch.
Complete to number 8, Watts.
Justin Diggs was in on that tackle. Did they stop him, though, Dex? That's the question.
Let's see. They're probably going to ask for a measurement. No?
Yep, we're going to get a measurement.
Officials timeout.
So while we have this timeout,
folks, you're watching Major League Football right here at the beautiful Nap Torpy Stadium, right on a beautiful Saturday night. We will be right back.
What'd you say? said this guy was the best.
Oh, he's a horrible stylist.
What?
He's the best at paying claims fast.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Paid mine at just...
Okay, folks, we're back. The Steelers did indeed pick up the first down. Showing a pro set. Here we go.
That's a run on the play. Big hit on the play by number 5. We'll get his name in a second. On the run was number 4, though, David Obanaya.
Obanaya, once again
Robert
on the
Damon.
carry. Name coming up a lot tonight. Both defenses definitely showing up. Well, we haven't got a chance to see the Steelers defense tonight, but the Bears are definitely holding on.
It'll be second down and goal from the 7.
Again,
Craig
try
under
back
center.
out there. Yep.
Unusual backfield.
Quarterback
Keeps the
keeper,
ball,
though.
still on his feet.
He is in
Still
trouble,
on his
though.
feet. He's a tough one to bring down. He's going to stay with it.
And
Passes.
throws.
Oh, it releases
Oh,
at the last
boy.
second, folks. That one went incomplete.
Don't know if he hit the line of scrimmage. He might have been past the line of scrimmage on that one. That pass was intended, though, for number 18, Justin Duarte. We'll see what the call was. I don't know, Dex, you see it?
Once again, Craig Jagon showing why he is definitely a quarterback to be covered.
Here we go with the call. It is a legal forward pass.
Illegal forward pass.
Which is not,
5-yard penalty, loss of down.
as you just heard, not only a 5-yard penalty, but a loss of down, which backs him up to about the 11-yard line, which is now going to be third down.
Red zone proving to be an issue for the Steelers tonight. They're moving the ball a little bit. They're getting pushed back, so the Bears defense is holding strong. Steelers come out of the huddle, and we get a whistle.
The whistle we're going to get.
Steelers want to talk it over. Okay, folks, we're going to take a break. If you'd like to let us know what you're doing tonight, you can always go to #MLFAction and go onto our fan monster. Take a picture if you're here tonight. Once again, you're watching the world-famous Barefoot Dancers. How many? Oh. Once again, folks, the world-famous Barefoot Dancers cheering their team on.
Introducing the Barefoot Dancers. We have Allison, Allie, Christina, Danielle, Jill, Carrie, Melissa, Nicole, and Coach Christine.
And we're back with a third down from, looks like they moved it right about to the 10-yard line.
Ball is just about the 10. Bears playing tenacious defense tonight.
It'll be third down and goal from the 10.
This would be a big hold for them if they could get this ball after a bad turnover.
Steelers looking to take advantage of an earlier fumble. Craig takes the snap. He's looking to pass, hands it off at the last minute. He's on his feet.
Obanaya down just about to the 6-yard line.
Finally taken down by a host of Bears.
Oh, yeah. A lot of tackle. A lot of people tackling on that. A lot of gang tackle.
Ball carried by number 4, Obananya.
Going to bring up a fourth down and goal.
That'll make it fourth down and goal from the 7-yard line.
7-yard line, 7 to go. Again, this would be a huge stop for the Bears if they could make this fourth down.
Definitely a wake-up call.
Yeah,
happening that early in the game.
you get back from the coin toss. Everybody's ready to play offense, and next thing you know, you're on defense. Looks like we're getting a field goal here.
Bears do have a kicker, Dennis Hardick. Dennis has been official, and once again, he puts 3 on the board.
That's a 24-yarder.
56 remaining in the first quarter. Steelers 3, Bears 0.
Dennis Hardick comes up with the Mr. Clutch, comes up with the 3. So the Steelers do capitalize on an early kickoff fumble on the kickoff to take a 3-0 lead very much in the first quarter. Once again, you got the Barefoot Dancers being joined by the younger version from Milford.
Every child needs a mentor, a positive role model. For me, that was my grandmother. For more than 110 years, Big Brothers Big Sisters has been making meaningful monitor matches between adult volunteers and children. And these positive relationships have direct and measurable impacts. Help a child realize every child needs a mentor, a positive role model. For me, that was my grandmother. For more than 110 years, Big Brothers Big Sisters has been making meaningful monitor matches between adult volunteers and children. And these positive relationships
Bears being led at quarterback by the unofficial Dark Knight, Manuel Cabasa, having an outstanding season, number 7. You hear that name a lot tonight. Waiting for the snap. Hands it up the middle. It looks like Joey Colello on the carry. Awesome. Second down. Here's a snap. Cabasa back to pass. He's looking deep. He's got a man open. Julian Frazier comes up short on the reception. Once again, Manny waiting for the snap. Ball's in play. Back to pass. He's got a man open across the middle. That one's going to go incomplete. Bears looking to kick this one away. Frazier immediately, Cabasa trying to link up with him and get something going early in the game. Comes up on 2 incompletes. So again, the Bears looking to kick this one away.
We are now working on fixing our score, as it seems that the graphics.
Pete Amadeo back to kick. Bears faced with a 4th down, showing mass protection for Petey. Here's a snap. He's fumbled, and he just gets it off. We've got a flag on the play. This one looks like it's going to come back. This may be enough to push the Bears for a first down. Offense back on the field. You know, Howard, I think it's one of those deals tonight where he who makes the least amount of mistakes will walk away with a victory.
It's interesting to see because you never know out here. You get a field goal, you stop that play. That's exactly what you want.
But look at where we marked the ball. Ball at about the 38-yard line. Bears into Steeler territory. Let's see what the Steeler defense is about. Kavasa back to pass. He's got time. He lets it go. He's going for the end zone. He's got a man. He's open. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, Somerset Bears.
Show the good team come right back from adversity.
Frazier, this one holds on to, making it into the end zone to get the Bears on the scoreboard. Last time we heard the Frazier name, it was with Muhammad Ali and Howard Cosell yelling, Frazier's down, but not tonight. Frazier comes through for 6, folks.
Oh, we will be back momentarily. We're just working here.
Once again, folks, you can, if you're here tonight watching on your smart device, you can Instagram at hashtag MLFaction.com. Bears looking to go for the extra. It's up. And it's good. And just that fast, folks, the Bears go ahead 7-3. The Bears go ahead in the contest 7-3. MLF action on a fantastic Saturday night.
And as everyone can see at home, our scoreboard's back.
Our scoreboard's back, folks, thanks to HSG.
Oh, boy.
One of the other G's. And now we're going to get a taste of the Barefoot Dancers in a second. Once again, the world famous Barefoot Dancers right here in Somerset, New Jersey on a beautiful Saturday night where you're watching live MLF action. If you're just tuning in, once again, please tell your family members and friends to go to www.mlfaction.com. We're trying to take the viewership to way over 400 this evening.
I'm sorry, I just choked. That was that was me.
I was thinking more 4,000, but I figured that Saturday night people might be out having a beer,
playing their own games.
You
never know.
Having family dinner together. Oh, that's for Sundays.
Here we go with the
Here's
kickoff.
the kick. This one's going to go deep, and it's going to be returned. He's got some running room to the outside. He's met by Bear. 3 more still on his feet, fighting for every yard he gets. Rolling and rolling and rolling.
That was number 4.
Once again,
David Obanaya.
David Ogbanaya. He's been getting a lot of work tonight.
Yeah, a lot of work on offense. You know, he runs a lot of their plays. A lot of the offense is run through David.
Once again, folks, this game is going to build to be exactly what we said it would be.
Dexter has left the chair. He's taking control of the window. Our one window that opens up wide enough that we can both see.
I feel like I'm at Carnegie Hall here, and I bought bad tickets.
Split backs behind the quarterback. There's a snap. It's a handoff, this time to number 6, Joe Davis. Joe Davis is still on his feet. Tackled on the play by number 13.
Bears
That's
defense.
Leon Foster in on the tackle.
Bears showing one of the leading defenses for the year, allowing the least amount of points.
It is a tight team out there. You know, they all know each other. They're all good friends. They've been together for at least 4 or 5 years. In fact, they were born in the BNEFF
There were
several
a lot
years
of burps going on in the BNEFF. If you've gone in the lounge, it's a baby almost every other week. Congratulations to all the brand new BNEFF family members. Craig back at quarterback. Here's a snap. He hands it off. He goes to the outside. He turns up the sideline and met and driven out of bounds.
That's number 2, Shaquille Salmons on the carry, met by number 5, Robert Damon, out of bounds. Brings up a 3rd down.
Once again, Bears defense being very stingy this evening.
You know, that's what this was billed as. This was billed as a battle. It's going to be a battle in the trenches. Bears are basically using a 4-2 with either a 5 in the backfield or 4. You never know because they always match up. But talking to Coach Moore before the game, he said we basically go with the 4-man front.
Okay.
Doing a little research, Dex. I'll have a little time.
That Howard always got time. We got Jose Electra out there. Defensive end.
Looks like he's audibling something to his end. Could be a tight end out there. Again, split backs. 2 receivers down the bottom. Leaving that side wide open.
Craig back to pass. He's looking. He's got a man to the side, and he steps up to the first down, gets a little bit more.
That is Joe Davis, number 6 on the reception. Tackled, though, before a first down. There's going to be a first down. Steelers are trying to put together some type of drive here to get themselves downfield to get this game under control.
I think this is going to be a game tonight, Howard, where we're going to see more passing than we are running, or a nice mixture. But I think the passing game is going to dominate between both of these teams tonight and test out those secondaries on both teams.
That's one of the hardest places to defend in semi-pro football is the pass. You know, we've seen it week in and week out. Again, split backs.
Waiting for the snap. Game's live. He's back to pass. He's got a man. He's looking. Still on his feet. Craig's he's got traffic. He's still on his feet. This is what he does, folks. Heading down the sideline. He takes off. Oh, and brought down from behind.
Great play by number 2, Curtis Cooper, in on that tackle.
Curtis Cooper coming in, making a great leg tackle, bringing.
You know, this is a very opportunistic defense. They have a lot of speed. They have some size up there, and they have huge, extra large linebackers that both are quick, but have the strength to push up on the line to get some pressure on the quarterback. I'm talking with my hands, and no one can actually see them, though. Sorry about that, fans.
I didn't wish Howard a happy Rosh Hashanah.
Thank you. Or Yom Kippur.
Or Yom Kippur. I apologize.
Thank you, Dex. And Dex, happy Eid. I'd like to wish you a happy Eid.
Yes.
I know you were celebrating that this week.
We're universal up here.
We did have off school Thursday, if you can believe it, for Eid.
Here the ball is snapped. He hands it off. He keeps it.
Craig
keeps it. He's looking downfield. He's got a man open. And that one's going to go incomplete.
In and out of the hands.
Marcellus.
Receiver. Marcellus Salmons had it. Could have had close to a first down.
Great play across the middle. Great play across the middle. Very much exposed and took some contact for that one.
You know, and again, you were talking about the passing game, and that's what we're watching. You know, he's looking deep first, which is, you know, most quarterbacks are looking for the outlet, you know, if they're under pressure, but he's looking deep and he's staying deep. And then he has to come back, make his progressions, and he finally finds, you know, somebody open underneath. But you're right, this is a wide open north-south offense the Steelers are running here.
Craig Gigan, the last time that MLF Weekly got a look at him was against the New York Predators, and he is a boatload to bring down. Very elusive.
They're going with a single back on 3rd and 11.
Bears showing. Here comes the rush.
Big blitz.
He's got a
One,
man. He
yeah.
holds on to it. Takes off up the
And there's a
middle.
linebacker.
Nothing doing there.
Number 44, Christian Thomas, in on the sack, as you just can't block those linebackers. That's going to bring
Thomas
up
having
fourth
an
down.
all-star year this year. In fact,
We're
that
going to have
Bears
the kick
defense.
again. That's Dennis Hardick back there, looking for some of his players, counting them up. What do we got back deep?
We got back deep. That looks like Lance Thomas.
Now they're getting them all in. Only 2.5 minutes left in this first quarter. Moved by pretty quick here. Especially
So
I was
in
getting
the
the
first,
scoreboard
Bears
set
up 7-3. Early excitement.
Oh, it's a fumble.
Oh!
And he's going to go down.
Wow!
Did the
Talking
right thing.
about big plays.
Did the right thing by going down on the ball. Robert. Oh, wait for the announcer. Robert Damon was the first player in there on top of him when Hardick lost the handle on the ball. It was a low snap, which makes it a little tougher to punt or actually run.
Now, we know it's a fall night, but it's not that cold.
No, it's not. Yeah. Haven't seen the steam coming off the players yet, as we usually do here in Somerset.
Let's see if the Bears can take advantage of it. Mano e mano back at quarterback. The unofficial Dark Knight.
Hands it off to number 4. Couple straight arms, but cannot get away from number 72.
Lance Thomas on the carry.
Justin Walter on that tackle. Lance Thomas
Steelers
carrying the
need to
mail.
play some defense here.
You know, they're not afraid to play defense. They've got some size on their own side there. And they have a more athletic type of linebacker compared to the size and strength of the Somerset Bears. Either way, second down, 8 to go.
Here's a snap. Manning back
it.
to pass. He's got a man. Once again, goes to the house. Oh!
Touchdown. Number 15, Anthony Harrell. Big play by Anthony Harrell. Thrown right over 2 receivers.
Bears come up big on that one. What a play. Anthony Harrell. Oop. Frazier's number comes up again.
Oh, there's 2 15s. My bad. That was Junior Frazier on the catch. We're so excited for Anthony Harrell that we didn't see that there was another 15 above him.
Folks, this is absolutely amazing. We're going to go to the official roster over there for the Bears. We've got 2 number 15s.
One must play offense, one must play defense.
We're going to call both of them Julian Frazier.
In to attempt the extra point. We always know who that is. There's only one, Pete Amadeo.
We call him PA. PA for the kick.
And it is good.
It's good.
So with 1:40 left in the first, it's now 14-3. Somerset Bears as we go to break.
Every child needs a mentor, a positive role model. For me, that was my grandmother. For more than 110 years, Big Brothers Big Sisters has been making meaningful monitored matches between adult volunteers and children. And these positive relationships have direct and measurable impacts. Help a child realize his or her potential. Visit bigbrothersbigsisters.org.
Okay, folks, we're back, and you're watching the Barefoot Dancers and the young dancers from Milford. Future Barefoot Dancers.
Pete Amadeo ready to kick off again.
Here's the whistle. Here's the kick. This one's going to go deep, but it looks like it's going to be returned. And here we go. 5, 10. He's at the 15.
Number 37 on the return.
Still on his
held
feet.
up and tackled. by number 24 on the tackle.
Josh Rivera showing a little spin
That could be
move
Kevin
there.
Johnson on the tackle. We'll call that Kevin Johnson because we know that wasn't Cheese running. So it was a nice return on the play. Sets them up 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line.
So you're saying to yourself, who's more motivated tonight? The Bears are looking for revenge after that loss down in Allentown.
And you also have the Steelers who can act, if the Wolves pull off the upset tonight, take over first place.
Right across town, folks, kicking off at 8 o'clock, we got the New Jersey Spartans taking on the New Jersey Wolves. We'll try and get you score updates as we go through the evening. Craig takes the pass quick. That one's broken out. We don't know if it's live, and we finally get a whistle.
Referees are saying that it's down right there, so that definitely was a live ball coming across. Because they're all the way back at the 17-yard line. Got a timeout on the play.
Minute 25 on the clock.
Looks like
Still
we had
in
the
the
trainer
first.
out there. That was pretty. That is not the way you want to start a drive. As that ball was dangerously live for too long with all those Bears around it. Don't know how we got that. How the Steelers got that ball back.
There's nothing like being surrounded by a bunch of Bears.
No. Again, beautiful night here. This
Beautiful
Bears
night in
defense
Nantucket.
is hungry tonight. This team looks like a totally different team than we saw a couple weeks ago.
Correct.
You know, the offense is alive. The defense is here. You know, we watched them against the Wolves, and it was a tough game that night. Still pulled it out, but it was very, very difficult for there.
Back to the action. Craig back at quarterback. He takes a snap. He's looking for a man. He's got him open. Oh, and that one's going to juggle in there. And that's going to go
Number
incomplete.
31, Josh Rivera. That makes it 3rd down, and we've got a timeout on the play for the Lehigh Valley Steelers. So with
Steelers
that,
want to talk it over. We'll be right back.
Ooh, honey, grab a couple of these. I'll get the milk.
Fun can hit any time once you've been to Dave & Buster's. And this summer, choose one of 9 great entrees and get a $10 game card. Only $15.99. Or double the games for $8 more. Fun like this? Yeah! Stays with you.
Barefoot Dancers, Major League Football.
only 49 seconds left. Again, that was a timeout called by the Lehigh Valley Steelers.
We're hoping that the Barefoot Dancers get an invitation to come out and perform at MetLife Stadium, whether it be for the Jets or the Giants. We just watched the Jets flight crew, and I can say honestly that the Barefoot Dancers would crush them.
Would that be in a WWE
Back to the
ring?
action. Here's a snap. Craig's looking, he takes off, and he's going to go. He's looking. Oh, hits from behind. That one's going to be picked off. He's got some running room, heading for the end zone, down the sideline, and goes down. Beautiful play.
Big hit on the play. Number 5, Robert Damon on the catch.
Unbelievable.
Of the interception. We do have a penalty flag and a player down.
Let's see which way this goes. First down.
That penalty was on the Steelers, which was declined because he was over the line on the pass.
Bears coming up big.
It's going to be 1st and goal from just about the 7-yard line.
Was that Frank Simmons on the interception?
No, Robert Damon, number 5.
Robert Damon, number 5, coming up big.
And again, they're set up
couldn't ask
deep.
for a better gift wrap than that.
You know, you only were expecting to see whether they were going to call that it was a forward pass or a fumble, and next thing you know, it's picked off.
Christmas comes early for Mr. Damon.
Got the full house. Got two in the backfield. Looks like a pistol formation.
Ball is snapped.
Hand off to number 4.
Tries
Going
to
around
turn
the
the corner and
outside.
tripped up.
Cannot get by, though, number 6, Joe Davis. Number 6, Joe Davis, just has a lot of speed going on the outside there to tackle that.
Thomas going east to west. Nothing happening there. Let's see if the Bears can capitalize. As we said, Howard, he who makes the most mistakes.
Looks like the Bears are going to get off a play here before the end of the quarter. Again, split backs this time next to Cabasa. Drops back to pass. It's a
He
timing
throws deep
pattern
for the corner.
for the corner.
That one's going to go incomplete.
And that's the end of the first quarter with your score. Somerset 14, Lehigh Valley Steelers 3.
Some people have to travel for work.
I love a good buttery Chardonnay.
Some people get to travel for work.
Not too oaky. I don't love the oaky. Just the buttery.
Sometimes it's the little things that make a big difference. Courtyard. Make room for a little fun.
I'm going for a dip. Did you bring your suit?